Aries symbol: work or responsibilities come into stronger focus in the weeks ahead with the Sun's move into your solar 10th house today, dear Aries. Mercury and Venus are already in this area of your solar chart. As such, you're experiencing an energy shift towards career interests and more well-defined goals. The spotlight is on your performance in this cycle that lasts until January 19th. You are more noticeable and accountable than usual, and you might take on more responsibilities. You can come to a high point of the year in your career or reputation. People in positions of power are more likely to notice you and listen to you. Your motivation to succeed can strengthen. Today, however, is a day for paying special attention to your personal life. Taurus symbol: the Sun moves into your solar 9th house today, dear Taurus, where it will stay until January 19th. This transit helps ease self-expression and smooth out communications, which is helpful with Venus retrograde in the same area of your solar chart. You may feel inspired by an idea or learn something that excites you and positively impacts future projects. Your aspirations and ideals are driving forces in your life in the weeks ahead. It's an excellent cycle in which to lift yourself above your usual routines, even in little ways, so that you can consider the bigger picture. You might do more studying, learning, or venturing. Today, you are a little more sensitive, but once you take some time to collect yourself, it can motivate you to better yourself or your situation. Gemini symbol: the Sun moves into your solar 9th house today, dear Gemini, where it will visit until January 19th, pointing to the need to intensify your energies. You have a growing interest in the hidden elements of your life. You pick up a lot more from your environment than usual, seeing motives, subtleties, and power dynamics more clearly. It's harder to break your concentration as you are far less sensitive to potential distractions. With this focus, you can move mountains. It's a time of year when you might be going through some form of self-transformation. There can be determination to get rid of a bad habit or self-defeating attitude so that you gain more personal power and a stronger sense of accomplishment. Changes, both inner and outer, tend to occur now that remind you that you're growing and evolving. There can be an increased focus on intimate connections, sharing, financial, or emotional support. You can be especially attracted to challenges that take you out of your comfort zone. Today, however, you're seeking some stability to center yourself. Cancer symbol: there is a growing theme of companionship, collaborations, and close partnerships in your astrology, dear Cancer. Today, the Sun moves into your already busy partnership sector. Even with Venus now retrograde in this area of your solar chart, you seem to need some companionship to bring out the best in you in the weeks ahead. You gravitate to others during this cycle that lasts until January 19th. You can learn a lot about yourself and your life through someone, as they can provide a mirror to certain aspects of yourself that you haven't been clearly seeing until now. This is a time when compromise and negotiation tend to serve you best. Today, however, you crave some independence. Leo, your duties and routines are taking on more importance in your life, dear Leo, and even more so now with the Sun's move into your solar 6th house. Until January 29th, you'll be pouring more energy into your chores and self-care programs. Favored now are activities that get your life and your mind tidy and organized. Your willingness to put in the detailed work involved with moving towards a long-term or ambitious goal is admirable. It's a good time to take charge of daily routines or renew your work and health goals. This transit increases your pride in what you do and how you take care of yourself. It's a time for focusing on cultivating positive habits and routines. Today, avoid reacting with defensiveness. You can learn a lot about yourself from whatever is triggered. Later today, the moon moves into your sign for a couple of days, animating your emotions. Virgo, a subtle shift of focus to more creative, sociable, and pleasure-seeking activities has been happening this month, dear Virgo. With today's move of the Sun into your solar 5th house, these themes strengthen. Ideally, you've done some anchoring and centering, and you're now feeling a little more confident to share. Activities through which you can have fun, impress, create, and share are a strong draw. Venus has just turned retrograde in this sector, complicating some of these matters. However, the Sun here puts your individuality and creative expression in the spotlight until January 19th. Today, try not to jump to conclusions too quickly. The moon begins the day in your social sector but later moves into your solar 12th house, and you need some time to yourself or simply away from demanding situations to center yourself. Libra, the Sun moves into your home and family sector today, dear Libra, and you're craving more downtime and comfort. Until January 19th, it's a time for soothing yourself with the familiar and shoring yourself up. This Sun cycle encourages a stronger focus on your domestic world. Improving your home and feelings of safety, security, and comfort can be in the spotlight. Family and loved ones can motivate you to succeed, build, and organize. It's also a natural time for anchoring on a psychological level. It's certainly not the most adventurous or outgoing cycle in the Sun's journey through your chart, but it's vital for a sense of identity, comfort, and self-knowledge. Today, minor hurdles can take the form of possessive or stubborn people. The moon moves into your social sector later today, and the need for some objectivity can take hold. Scorpio, learning and connecting are becoming more prominent themes this month, dear Scorpio, and even more so with the Sun's move into your communications sector today. Until January 19th, it's a time to diversify and meet a variety of people or entertain different ideas. Studies and personal interests grab more of your attention, energy, and time. You're becoming more aware of what needs to be repaired, healed, and improved in your personal environment, communications, and interactions. You can be doing quite a bit of multitasking. Today, it's not easy to stay centered or focused. It's best to avoid falling back into tired and old relating behaviors. As the day advances, you're inclined to seek a mission. Sagittarius, the Sun ends its yearly transit of your sign today, moving into your sector of values and resources, dear Sagittarius, where it will stay until January 19th. In the weeks ahead, you put more heart into stabilizing your life and putting ideas to work for you. Money and possessions, comfort, and simple, pleasurable activities assume more importance in your life. It's a time to develop your resources or establish yourself in a significant way. It can also be a time for making the most of your natural talents and abilities. Today is a little tricky, however, as someone isn't as cooperative or open to your ideas as you'd like. Later today, you're breaking out of your usual routine. Capricorn, the Sun heads into your sign today for a month-long stay, dear Capricorn. This transit brings more energy for personal plans and a resurgence of vitality, although with Mars still hiding in your chart, you have some reservations. The Sun is here until January 19th, and it's a time when you are especially noticeable and effective. If you've wanted to make changes to the personal image you project, then the weeks ahead are superb for doing so. It's also a time for more impact and personal presence. Your independence, personality, image, and general attitude are in the spotlight, and if there's a time of year for reinventing yourself, this is it. You're making a strong statement whether you intend to or not, so make it a good one. Today, watch for impulsive or sudden decisions. Aquarius, with the Sun's move into the sign behind yours for a month-long stay, dear Aquarius, you begin to crave more downtime. The best way to truly process and digest recent experiences is to relax or retreat. You may need to step back from situations to see the whole story. It would benefit you greatly to focus on what you can get rid of to simplify and improve your life going forward, including attitudes or habits. The Sun will be in this sector of your solar chart until January 19th. You are gathering your strength for busier times to come and reflecting upon recent events. You may put some things behind you now if they're no longer supportive. This can be a time of connecting with your more spiritual side, but for some, there can be a feeling of being a little lost temporarily. You gravitate to healing activities. While you begin the day with a practical focus, you gain far more interest in sharing and connecting later today. Pisces, the Sun moves into your solar 11th house, dear Pisces, where it will transit until January 19th. You're increasingly interested in what makes you happy and how you fit in with others or contribute to the group/community. Socializing and networking can figure more strongly in your life now. Involvement with a group or association can be in focus. You can be more actively participating and contributing, and can benefit from teamwork. It's a personally popular time, and sharing ideals or visions with others gives you a boost. You get more satisfaction than usual when your actions impact others in a positive way. Today, look for ways to free yourself from unnecessary worry or attachments to the past that are holding you back.